Is he coming out?
Yeah.
You get an egg,
Yeah.
Ray?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got 2 eggs?
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Oh, nice. Thanks. This is the young rooster that we got a couple days ago. This is his first day out to free range. There's been a couple hens that have wanted to peck on him a little bit, but for the most part, he's gotten along really well.
Where are you going, Henry? So we have a flowering crab apple that we bought along with some other shrubs. We're going to try to get those planted today. I know that there's nothing else in the area, no other utilities. We have our water line that comes from our water meter to the house. So I'm going to use, I took a coat hanger here and I made, some people call them witchy sticks. Some people call them divining rods, but in the utility business we call them dummy sticks. So that's how I'm going to locate our water line here to try to avoid hitting it. We didn't call 811. I know we probably should, but there's nothing in this area. We know for a fact there's nothing here. There's no other utilities in the area, just our water line that comes from our meter to the house. So see if I can find it real quick, track it, so I can keep from digging into it when we plant that ruby tears crab apple. How you do that? How I do it, I take a couple coat hangers and cut them like this. You can see how I cut them there. And you take it and you just hold it loosely in your hand like this, and it allows that thing to spin freely like that. And I have no idea, I can't tell you how it works or anything like that. I just know that it works. So I'm going to do this real quick and put a couple white marks on the ground, that way I know where to not dig. So the idea is, when you're doing this, they should sit like this when there's nothing in the area. You see how they're pointed straight out away from me? When there's nothing there, that's what it does. When you get over top of the line, they separate and they kind of do this number. Hopefully you can see that. So I have a really good idea of where it is, by the way. So I'm gonna try to get over top of it and let it do its thing. And you can see there, they'll spin. And then when you kind of get over top of them, they'll separate like that. So I know that right in this area, I'm going to put a mark down right here. Because I know that's where it is on that side. And I'm going to come over here on this side and do the same thing. I have a pretty good idea where it goes in the basement too. So that helps. If you have an idea where it is, it'll really help you out. Then you can kind of just get an idea. I know that it runs basically right through here, so as long as I stay on that side of the marks, I should be good to go. So I think we're gonna get it marked out here, decide how big we need the hole, and start digging. I'm gonna take and over there around the base of that, I'm gonna draw a white circle, and according to the instructions for the tree, it says to make the hole 1.5 times the size of the container. So I am gonna take my paint and do that real quick. come on down here and dig, okay?
Crazy how pink those roots
Now
are.
there's new shoots in there.
A big pile.
Good job.
Big pile.
Yes, it is. It looks like you guys are building a pond. Be a good place for a goldfish pond.
Yeah.
So we had a pile of good compost up there, so we decided we would bring it down here and mix it in with the dirt that we have, because obviously you can tell that we have an abundance of clay. So we're gonna toss some of this in here, mix it around, and get our tree planted. Yay!
Yay! Now we're going to take all this extra dirt and fill in a low spot in the yard.
So we noticed that, of course we knew this was going to happen because that's what chickens do. When you have free-range chickens, they get into everything. But we noticed, just like that one there, that they're wanting to dig in the compost and the dirt and everything. And then we're going to put wood chips on that. So we decided that probably should put a fence around the tree. So that's what we're working on right now. We've got some chicken wire, I believe it's 2 foot tall, and we're gonna put a fence around it. We just had some scrap spindles from the porch, so sharpen the ends of them just a little bit, and that's what we're doing. Oh, okay. What are you doing? Did you get some wood chips?
Oh, you got Mommy's water, didn't you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now we're just gonna spread wood chips around the base. We have a local tree guy here where we are that we get our wood chips from. I encourage you guys, if you're using wood chips, whether it's in an orchard or you're wanting to do back to Eden garden method or anything like that, get a hold of your local tree guy. Most of them, there's actually 2 of them in our area that gladly drop them off. Most of the time they're actually looking for a place to get rid of them. These spindles I told you that we're using for the fence, these are actually treated. Wouldn't use these if this was for an edible apple tree. This is Ruby Tears crab apple. It's just an ornamental tree, so not too awful concerned with it. And later on we may replace those posts, those stakes with something else anyways. That's just what I had, so sometimes that's what you do. You use what you got. I think that's part of the fun of homesteading. There we go.
Good deal touch.
Now we'll get some wire. I'll get that together.
Ha!
That's good.
Do you see me?
Yes, we see you.
See what I can do with the ends real quick. Yeah, we got our fence all done. That ought to keep the chickens out of there. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap it up, get ready and go eat dinner. We're all hungry.
We encourage you to get outside and do some kind of project. You know, if you don't have a farm, you know, that doesn't mean you can't, you know, plant some flowers or just get your hands in some soil, and it really does do goodness for your soul.
That's right. Alright guys, thanks for joining us for a little fun on the farm. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.